cheapo.
Time to delve into the pound shops of the world once again, because Poundland itself has been outdoing itself in weird merchandise recently. In fact, I think it's reached a sort of pinnacle with the latest Batman vs Superman film. Right, you've got a film, it's about Batman and it's about Superman, and they're like having punch-ups, and then Wonder Woman's there and there's a big monster, and frankly it's all absolute fucking shite, as anybody who has watched it will already know. So how do we tie this into toys for the kids? Well, the answer is of course obvious with the Batman vs Superman small recorder. I'm not making this up. This isn't something I have made for a joke. This is actually available in Poundland at the moment, I believe, from our friends at Sambro. He's Sam, he's our brother, and he makes small recorders with the Batman vs Superman logo on. I don't know why it says small. Isn't that like normal size for a recorder? Do they do really big recorders? I don't know. But as long as you can play Jesus Hands Were Kind Hands on it, that you were taught by an elderly woman in the 1980s, then all will be well with the world. So yes, DC Comics did genuinely sign this off. It's got the Batman vs Superman logo. It's Warner Brothers, Batman vs Superman, Dawn of Justice, blah, blah, blah. Warning, choking hazard due to small parts. Tremendous. Well, let's have a go with our block floater, flute, dolce, block flute. It's a small recorder. Ready? What does it? It really is just the shittiest, cheapest plastic recorder you could possibly imagine, with the Batman vs Superman logo stuck on a sticker on a big circle. I mean, there really is nothing else to it. Right then. Well, I think we've reached a new low, not just for merchandise, but also for this channel, frankly. That's absolutely astonishing. So what is the plan here? Does Jimmy Olsen carry one of these, and when he needs to summon Superman, he just whips it out of his pocket and goes... and then Batman... Wouldn't that be a better plot, actually? Jimmy Olsen and his magic flute. Jimmy Olsen isn't even in Batman vs. Well, I tell a lie. Apparently, I was told by a friend, he is in Batman vs Superman. He's like a CIA agent who's killed at the start or something, as opposed to being Superman's old friend with red hair and a bow tie and a cheery journalistic disposition. That's an oxymoron if you've ever met a journalist. But there we are. Thanks, Sambro International. Save us, Superman! Blimey. Well, don't worry, because things get worse. You remember that film Frozen that was popular with all the kids a while ago and still is, because frankly it's one of those phenomenon things? Well, little girls can now play with their Elsa and Anna dustpan and brush set. Yep. There's something about gender politics in this, really, isn't there? You can't shy away from that one, I don't think. Frozen dustpan and brush... Cepillo y recogedor, a necessity for your cleaning. That is correct, actually. All my life, I have never been able to clean anything because I didn't have a fucking Elsa and Anna branded dustpan brush. We've sort of hinted on this channel before how some girls' toys are a bit shite and dull, but I think a dustpan and brush really is... It's not even like a toy. I suppose it works. You know, we're calling it a toy. Come on, can we clean the sofa with this? Oh god, this may involve getting through this ridiculous silver wrap that I can't see the end to because it's all reflective. Well, this is fun, isn't it? Amuse yourselves while this is going on. I suggest being rude to a sibling. That always gets a reaction. Ah, here we go. Right. Oh, God. Well, you have to be quite strong to deal with it. Yeah, it's even got a tapered front with a lip on it so the dirt stays in. That's actually quite an effective dustpan and brush. But why we need a badly applied sticker of Elsa and Anna from Frozen, I have absolutely no idea. I haven't seen the film. Maybe there is quite a lot of cleaning involved in it, but somehow I frickin' doubt it. And it doesn't quite end there. We've now got something which has been something of a riddle trapped within an enigma, and me saying the word something 3 times in far too short a space of time. Yes! Welcome to Star Wars Putty Head. These just turned up in Poundland. I haven't opened one yet, I just don't know what it is, and several other people have seen this around. They're like, what is that? I'm like, I don't know! It's a stormtrooper face on some black putty. Is that literally it? From the new film Star Wars The Force Awakens. Thanks for pointing that out. I thought it was a tie-in to Nightmare City, the weird 80s zombie film. Roll it, bounce it. But wish you hadn't bought it. It's Sambro again, the masters of the frankly bizarre licensed toy. So I'm guessing it's just like putty of some type. I mean, what else could it really be? judging from what it says in the front. And, oh, we've nearly got it out. My goodness. It's high security putty. Perhaps that's what it is. It comes from Fort Knox. Oh, it's leaving black gunk all over my hands already. Oh, God, I don't like this. Oh, right. This is a serious problem, actually. I can't get out of here. I'm just going to be incredibly brutal with it. And there we are. What? It's... oh, God. I don't really know what I'm looking at here. It doesn't even have the Stormtrooper's face on. Normally it's just a fucking sticker on the front. Guys, what is going on? Oh, it's horrible. It's just like some weird... It's a bit like Play-Doh. Not Play-Doh, what's that stuff? Silly putty. It's basically silly putty that has been dyed black. I think that is the best thing to say about it. Does it smell like silly putty? No, it smells of oil, and it feels very oily. I'm going to presume that is what they've put inside it to make it very, very black indeed. Right, let's roll it up. And does it bounce? I don't know, that's not strong enough. Hang on, I'll try it on the table here. Yes, it does. It is basically black. A lump of black silly putty hidden behind a Stormtrooper's mask sticker. I would have preferred just the sticker. I wonder if that comes off. Gonna take that as a no. Save us, Superman! No, still nobody. I'm getting to think that thing doesn't work. Right, next up, let's do some action figures, because they're always a joy from Poundland. Also, I apparently don't know what the word joy means. Super Ninja! Yep, it's that generic ninja figure you get from Poundland every so often. This time with a samurai helmet. Actually, it's had that before, come to think of it, and claws. But as you can see, they've actually painted it up so it looks like a Ninja Turtle. Do you see? Do you see the Ninja Turtle? The great red dragon and the one clothed with the sun, do you see? Yeah. Made in China, it's a Ninja Turtle thing. I'm quite liking this, actually. I think it's quite nice that they can get these generic figures out and just paint them up a bit different to leak into whatever media franchise is big at the time. Although, if I remember, this didn't appear till a while after that Ninja Turtles movie that came out recently, so they missed the boat a bit. Anyway, you can see all the other ones. There's Leonidas and Don Johnson and Michael and Angel Face and Leonard. I don't know. But I do know one thing. I shall be extremely disappointed if Poundland isn't filled with these, tied into every franchise in the future. What could be next? Is Star Wars one? Just sort of paint it white, stick some black stripes on it. It'd make more sense than that Putty, for crying out loud. Look, now he's a Stormtrooper. Anything on the back? Nope, just made by PMS International. Ooh, that's an interesting sad onion. That's a really terrified sad onion. That's like a sad onion that's just seen its parents murdered and is hiding behind the door as the sounds of the killer come closer and closer. What would be the sounds of the killer? It sounds like an unreleased Prince album, but it's probably just footsteps or something. Anyway, time for what I think, and I can say actually without a shadow of a doubt, from my point of view, is the worst action figure that Poundland has ever produced. I shit ye not, chums. Military action figure, figurine militaire, articulé, and all that kind of stuff. I'm actually going to give it a drum roll before I reveal the face to you. Ready? Anybody seen Beetlejuice? This kind of looks like somebody who'd be in the waiting room in that scene with a lot of very, very fricked up people. Yeah, it's like the quality control had not only gone home, but they'd all died, and their ghosts came back to exact a horrifying revenge on the factory. Well, as for accessories, we have a megaphone, one of those things I used to smash indoors, a big shield with a hole in it, and a giant mounted minigun thing, but... no, you've got to be saying to me, Stuart, mate, obviously, this is some sort of factory error. Nope. They're all like it. You can actually still get them in many of the pound shops. They're still around. Slightly different horrifying paint job on this one. This one's got sort of too much paint, whereas this one has scratched off slightly. But yeah, let's open one up. Just in case the quality somehow improves when you get out of the package. Why do I even bother? Yeah, That's quite a fun thing, actually. You could have some fun with that, with an existing action figure. The accessories are quite good in their own way, actually, and they vaguely fit the size of the figure, which is a rarity. But yeah, he got his head run over by a Humvee. There's no other real way of looking at it. I mean, it's obvious at some point it has collapsed in the moulding process, and they've just produced the whole lot like it. No quality control whatsoever. And big screws in the back, always your sign of quality. Oh, I've got a horrible putty stuck into my nails, and ugh, it's dreadful. Oi, Superman, where are you, you bugger? No. Oh, hang on, somebody's coming. Oh, it's Batman. No! No, Superman! Bloody hell. Any excuse to get his nose in anything. Bloody Batman. Right, you'll be pleased to hear, actually, this isn't the only figure in the range. Yeah, the others aren't quite as bad, because what possibly could be? Proud to serve. Proud to have a squashed head. There's also this kayak-toting, big-gunned, Lovecraftian half-man, half-frog feature with the world's biggest goggles. Yeah... looks very sad, doesn't he? It looks kind of a bit like the... remember Watchmen? You remember the owl in that? Has that flying pair of binoculars, owl eyes thing he goes in. It looks like he got launched in to this man's head and sort of lived there ever since. Also, he's got like a trilobite strapped to him. Is that supposed to be a gas mask or something? Genuinely can't make it out. Whereas this guy's got kind of a mouldy load of... spare ribs. I think he's just ordered them from a restaurant, strapped them to himself, and forgot about them. We've all done it. We've all done it. Hashtag relatable. And now, as the final joy of this Poundland special, bike moustache. Novelty bike accessory from My Cycle, one of Poundland's own things. Because apparently, your bicycle now needs a moustache on it. Now he's a stormtrooper! Oh, come on, Superman, I made you a stormtrooper!